Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mackenzie and this video is going to be month 3 of Project Pan. I've made a lot of really great progress and I'm excited to show you some of the products that I've been able to get through. I'm also going to show you what my shop looks like. It looks a lot different than when we started, and I also have some new products that I've purchased. I'll explain. Before we get into it, I would love it if you could subscribe to my channel. I'm so close to hitting 7,000 subscribers and I would love your support and help in making that happen. Okay, let's get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my closet. I have a couple Project Pan updates for you. It is July 6th. I had a nice long weekend of relaxing. I did some skincare, so I wanted to show you a few things that I was able to get through basically just the past week. So I'm really excited about this. First of all, like I mentioned, I did some skincare and I actually did this vampire facial. I don't know, people call it a vampire facial because it looks like there's blood on your face. But it's from The Ordinary and I swear this like brightened up my skin. You're not supposed to do this too often, but I forgot that I had it, so I definitely want to continue to use this. And then after that, I used a cleansing aloe vera cream mask, and I think this is gonna have to be a favorite from here on out because I do have really naturally red skin and it really helped my skin look more even and even a little bit brighter. So yeah, I'm gonna add this to my favorites list. I finished these capsules that you put in the shower. Nothing to write home about, wouldn't recommend. I also finished this conditioner and I currently don't have a conditioner in my shower. I was kind of utilizing like these masks as my conditioner, but because I finished that purple mask, I was able to buy a new one. So I am very excited about that. I do have one conditioner left and it is a travel size, and I'm actually looking at a pile of stuff that I'm going to bring on my travels. I'm going to SoCal for a week, so I'm really excited to just take all my travel minis with me. Okay, and last thing I wanted to show you is I finally got through this Curlsmith. I was using it as a mousse. It's more of a foam, but I was kind of considering it a mousse. So all done with that. I can't believe it. I got this in February. I just completely worked my way through it. I would probably purchase this again in the future. Not right now because I have way too many mousses. Mice? Meese? So I have a half-used one that I have put in my bathroom so that I'll use it. I have a full one that I'm using for my travels, and then I have 2 extras that are just waiting in line, waiting to be used. I have really curly hair and it's naturally very frizzy, so I'm trying to find a process that works well for me. This mousse previously has worked really well for me, so I'm happy to start using it again. I got a lot of it. So I did purchase a curl cream and it has been fantastic. My curls have been a lot more defined, less frizzy. I'm still kind of working on my curl routine. It's gonna take some time, but I did allow myself to purchase that curl cream because I did not have anything of that consistency. So these are my empties so far, plus that purple mask. I've also decided I'm just gonna get rid of this. A lot of you recommended that I use it like on my feet or use it for like shaving or something, but the smell is just so bad that even the thought of it like gives me a headache. I'm not gonna push through on this one. I'm not gonna include it in my final count. Probably just gonna throw it out, to be honest. It is probably expired as well. Later on, I am going to talk a bit more about some products that I really need to focus on. Moisturizers, for the most part, I'm really good at the face moisturizer, but I have a lot of other ones. I have this one, I have this one, I have these 2, I have another hand cream. I'm just really bad at moisturizing my body and hands and feet. I definitely want to make that a focus. There are also a couple products that are in my medicine cabinet that I just overlook all the time. Yeah, I just need to start incorporating those into my routine. I'm also going to do a little packing segment later in this video showing you all of the mini products that I'm bringing with me to SoCal. This time I am driving instead of flying, so I can bring whatever I want. This is everything I'm taking to SoCal. That looks like a lot. Hello. Okay, I'm probably gonna make a mess, but whatever, I don't care. In my brain, it's gonna help me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to combine all of these sunscreens into one container, and yeah, they're all different. One's 50 SPF, one's 30. I don't even know what this SPF is, but I think I just need to consolidate. I think that's gonna help my brain, and then I can just focus on getting through this. One is a face sunscreen, one is a body. I don't really know. I just need to wear sunscreen, to be honest. It's like forbidden cream cheese. I think I did a good job. I'm gonna use the rest today on my arms. Yay! Look at that. Nice and compact. Now sunscreen feels a little bit more attainable, and I can just use this for the rest of summer. It's a good travel size, and yeah, hopefully I will not forget it. Now I technically haven't used these two sunscreens, so I will put them in my little bin that I have, but I'm not going to count them as completed until I get through this. I also wanted to share some updates on this Summer Fridays that I did decide to cut open. I was like done with it, but there's still a lot of product at the very bottom, so I'm going to continue to use this while I am just at home. There is sunscreen in my mouth. And then I also have this Aquaphor that I cut open. There's still a little bit left, so again, just using this around the house. But my little decapitated products. Okay, so I did purchase a couple of products, but hear me out. So first up, I have purchased this conditioner. Why? Well, I ran out of all of my conditioners. I was able to project pan them all, which is fantastic. I even for a little bit was focusing on using up masks as conditioner, so I'm all out of those as well. So because of that, I got a new conditioner, and I also got this mask. Now, did I need both of these at the same time? Probably not, but I wanted the option of having a mask. I'm in the middle of figuring out my curly hair journey, and I do like the option of having a mask. So I got these two products for my hair, and I also got this mini as a reward. So I used my Sephora points to redeem this. It's the Amika Smooth Over Frizz Fighting Treatment. These kind of go hand in hand. Again, I'm trying to work on my hair, trying to reduce frizz, so I figured I would try this out. I do really like their dry shampoo, and so far I'm really enjoying this. So yeah, always looking for products to help reduce my frizz. The next thing I got was my foundation, and I was going back and forth on this one because I have a lot of foundations. Right now, the ones that I own are either expired or not the right color. So earlier this month, I finished the foundation that I was currently using, and it was this exact shade, 20W, working really well, wasn't expired. I finished that, and then I was like, okay, I'll move on to another foundation. The ones that I had in my back stock, first of all, were all expired. I think they expired in 2024. And usually I'm like, whatever if something is expired, but you could tell that the product just still wasn't working the same. Like, I was getting a lot of patches on my face of like the makeup smearing or like clumping together. I was like, oh, that's not supposed to happen. And also, now that we're in summer, I'm a little bit more tan, so the colors that I had just weren't working well. I even tried like combining some of them together to like come up with a homemade shade. Oh, it just didn't
it just didn't work. I got a replacement. I did this, I came home and I realized that I already have a different foundation. So not the same brand, but I do have a different foundation. Project Pan is tough. You don't always get it right. Even if you have your whole catalog of things that you own in front of your face, you can still make mistakes. Now, there is one thing that I purchased I didn't need a replacement of, and it was more a sense of urgency and fear that it would sell out and I wouldn't find it again, and that's where they get you. We're not all perfect, it's fine. But I did get the Rare Beauty Luminizing lip gloss. I did get this, even though I am totally fine on lip gloss. Those are the products that I have accumulated. At least I'm thinking a lot more clearly when I'm shopping. When I get these small little minis, I'm like, oh, I know I can get through these. I know how long it'll take me, and I'm confident that I'm going to use up every single drop of this. And I think that in itself, the mindset shift, is a big win. All right, let me show you the updated store. Okay, this is what the store is currently looking like. Also have some makeup right here that I think I'm gonna take some of this out and put it up here so that I can see it a bit better. Got my new products that I need to add, and then products that are in progress. I think I'm gonna move all of my skincare into this container. I've really made such amazing progress on all of the masks and stuff that I have. I have one more nose strip, which is great. I do have a lot of pimple patches, which is fine. It's not like I'm really rushing to like get into those. That's more so like good to have on hand. So maybe I'll just add the skincare here. I do have a couple of bath bombs that I should utilize. Dang, I've had these for so long. I'm just not a bath person. This is like my teeth section. I am on my last thing of floss, and when that happens, I'll start utilizing these little sticks. I am going to the dentist in like 2 weeks, so I'll be getting more floss then. So hopefully I can get through these in the next couple of weeks. Oh man, it's the moisturizers. Maybe if I like bring them up front. I need to replace my toothpaste, so I'm gonna pull this out. Okay, I'm putting all my like sunscreen and moisturizers in this bin and kind of bringing it closer to the front so that I remember to use them. And I only have one more bar soap. It's actually for your underarms. I mean, I could really use this anywhere on my body probably. I'm almost done with my bar soaps, and then I'll get to purchase a body wash. Yay! I do have these little perfumes that I need to get through. They smell so good. They're so perfect for travel. And yeah, I just need to kind of just like throw one in my bag. I want to put more of my makeup here so that I remember how much I have. My lip products. This is why I shouldn't have purchased that lip gloss, but I did it anyway. I did just finish my favorite lip color ever. This is the second full-size one that I have finished, which is so impressive to me. I just replaced that one with a different color, so now I only have one left. I say only one, but I have more options. I have so many eye products. I have 2 powder blushes on standby. The one that I've been working on for years, potentially. Probably at least 2 years. She's still hanging on. I do have 2 backups ready to go, and I've been focusing on utilizing my liquid blush as well. So doing liquid and then a powder. So like kind of doubling up on product. I like the look of it. The rest of the stuff that's in here is just kind of like special makeup. Like I do not wear this on the regular. It's more so like for concerts. I have like glitter, shimmer, like a body roller, these as well. I do have a palette in here that I would eventually like to get to because I really do like the colors in here, but I have another palette that I'm focusing on. Okay, so here is the after. This is where we're currently at with my face wash. We started here and we're now down here. I have been prioritizing this other face wash that I was using when I was traveling, and I just want to use it up. We are so close to being done with this. I would say maybe 2 more showers. This shampoo is going really well. I'm also kind of doubling up on it and using this as a body wash because I'm currently using a bar of soap. And you know what? I was a bar soap hater and I still kind of am. But this is the brand in case you're interested. I got this as a gift and I was like, I'm never going to use that. However, I really like it. It has oatmeal in it, I think, which works really well on like sensitive skin. It used to be the size of this box, like it was big, and we're working through it. It also has little bits in it that help exfoliate your skin, and my arms are so soft. So I don't know, I may be converted. A few more updates. This is my last nose strip. I'm excited to repurchase because I love nose strips. But this is Biore. If anyone has any other brands that they recommend, I would love to hear it. I feel like they're so satisfying, so I'm open to any and all suggestions. Almost done with this toothpaste, and I have backup. I'm almost done with this Peach and Lily eye cream, and this is a fave, so I'm definitely gonna repurchase. I've also been switching back and forth between these 2 serums depending on my mood, I guess. This one is almost gone, so close to being gone. It's the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores, and then I got this as a sample, Juice Beauty Anti-Wrinkle Overnight Serum. I will say I don't really like the smell of this one, but it's almost done. We're almost through it. And then in the moisture department, I've really been trying to use these after I get out of the shower. I really like this one, the body oil. It smells really good. It's like, it just feels, especially in the summertime, I don't know, it just feels so nice. You just feel really hydrated. When I went to SoCal a couple weeks ago, I did utilize the sunscreen that I compiled together, and look how much I used. That's pretty good. That's pretty satisfying. The sun was so intense there. Like, sometimes I forget the weather and you know how brutal it can be, but I went to Disney, I had a couple pool days, so yeah, I was really adamant of using my sunscreen and I did a great job. Look at that. Okay, let's go through all of the products that I was able to get through this month, and then at the end we'll kind of do a count of everything. I was able to get through this hair mousse and also this volume foam. Got through my conditioner, which meant that I was able to purchase a new one. Really happy about that. And because of my travels, I was able to just take these minis on the road with me. Here is a shampoo and here is a conditioner. I got through these 2 hair masks and I was able to purchase a new one. Kind of random, but I finally got through this makeup brush cleaning gel. I usually just use baby shampoo and I've had this one for so long, like 5 years. So thank goodness, finally got through it. In my travels, I also finished up this wrinkle release and this hand sanitizer. During my travels, I also was able to empty these 2 little containers. I think this one had like a body wash and this one had some toner, and yeah. So I'm not gonna count these because they were already empty. I finished this little sample size perfume from Dime. This is like my go-to smell. 7 Summers, that's what I smell like. Shower steamer, do not recommend. Finished up this mask and this mask as well. Got through some floss. This is the most consistent I've ever been with flossing. I also cut down this Aquaphor and it's completely empty. I'm still working through the Summer Fridays lip gloss that I cut open. There's still a lot left. So thank you to those who said that I should cut that open because I was fully convinced that it was done. On the makeup side of things, I finished this Rare Beauty tinted moisturizer, and then of course my favorite lip product. I am so sad I'm gonna have to wait a while to replace this. I do have a mini that I carry around in my purse, so I'll have that on hand if I do want this color. Okay, that's everything we got through. Let me do a quick count. That is 18 products. I feel like every month, every time I do this, it's around 15 to 18 products that I get through. Yes, the timing was a little off on this video. I was traveling for a week and then I got sick for 2 weeks. Kind of been all over the place, but I think it's still a pretty accurate representation of all the products I was able to get through. I know this video is late, so I appreciate your patience, but we'll get back on track. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for month 4. Bye!